Well, hello there, people with internet, and hello again, I'm TheMBmulti. Welcome to part 19 of my Rome 2 tutorial Let's Play campaign as Baktria. In the previous episodes, I finished off, well, I didn't finish off, but I conquered the final settlement of Sardis. They are dead. They were still alive. They had a random fleet around here somewhere, but they perished somewhere along the way by I don't know who killed them. Maybe Rome, maybe Rhodos, I don't know. And then after that I tried to get some political things going by sending some diplomats to Galatia and Tylis to take their territories. I got one settlement out of that. I got Trapezoos, which is the one settlement that I didn't want. I wanted either Pergamon, Ankira or Samosata. And they gave me that one, and all the other times my diplomats got betrayed and wounded and whatnot. So, what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to declare war on Galatia, and they're defensive allies with Tylis, so Tylis will join probably. Unless they pull a Seleucid on them, on Galatia, and backstab them. But speaking of the Seleucids, before I do any of that, I want to take out the Seleucids first. Well, not take them out entirely, but take out all of these territories, because I got all my armies are set up around here to take them out. And I can take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 settlements in one turn, because there are armies everywhere. So, even though we are still... There we go. Even though we are still have a non-aggression pact with them. Oh, okay, never mind. These guys randomly can't make it anymore. Oh, never mind. They can still make it. Occupy, that's a level 4 glassmaker. Yeah, destroy that. We don't need that. And change this to a fishing thing, because we don't need that either. And the farm is fine, and then we'll just build something there. Okay, so that is Salamis. Then you go to Tyros. Oh, there's purple dye, but it's not counted as a separate... Yeah, you see? There is purple dye right there, but it's not counted as a separate tradable tradable thing in tradable commodity in this game. Alright, you go to Jerusalem. The only difficult thing will be Petra, because it's a city with walls and there's an army there. All these other ones are easy auto-resolve battles. So maybe I have to lay siege there for a turn.
Ready for battle.
Occupy that. We can leave that, destroy this. Then the king can go there. And there's a fleet there as well. That's not the fleet that's going on about the whole time. Wow, that's a lot of peltasts. There we go, we didn't lose anyone, that's good. Occupy.
At your command.
Destroy. No, we'll leave that there. Because it is actually the very next stable things are very far away. So leave that there. Leave that Temple to Poseidon there as well. Switch that out and upgrade that. We can leave that as well. We'll build a farm there. You take that out. They got tons of barracks everywhere, these guys. Occupy. They also left that in. They also left that thing in there. Destroy that. There'll be a farm. And then you... yeah, you take that out. For a change, there are no barracks here. Occupy. That's the only general that leveled up out of all of that. Do you have elephants? Yes, oh, your general's unit is elephants. Okay, get that one then. And then you can get... oh, that one. Okay, so... Proven leader. And Dread Commander. Okay, then, yeah, the only one that is gonna be difficult, I knew already that was gonna be difficult out of this, is this one, because there is a very large army here. There's even a sort of like faction leader in there, or family member. Oh, this guy's called Seleucus, is that the king? Yeah, they have got a king called Seleucus. Why can't I see it even? I can't see it anywhere. Other than when we select the army. When we siege them, I mean. Hey, you can switch that to that. And I will destroy that as well. I'll build a stadium there. Yeah, I'm untrustworthy now, but yeah, holy hell, that's a massive blow to the Seleucids. They lost pretty much all their core territories that were making them the most money and producing armies and such. Okay, so this, yeah, so that's their king, who is coincidentally also called Seleucus. Just like with my Seleucid campaign in Rome 1, I got a random family member that was just randomly named Seleucus. It was like, yeah, you're going to be factionaire. You're going to be the faction leader after the current faction leader dies, just because you're called Seleucus. They have some, was that mercenaries? No, it's just regular Indian war elephants. Lots of Eastern infantry. Some thorax pikes, some levy pikes, one unit of regular pikes, Persian hoplites, Tarentine mercenaries, noble blood cavalry, citizen cav, camel spearmen, hillmen, Eastern infantry, and some light cavalry. Oh, Median cavs, not noble bloods. Okay. And garrison, 1 pikeman, 2 Eastern spearmen, 2 mob, 2 Eastern slingers. Okay, yeah, I will lay siege for 1 turn. So I'm almost there. I almost have all the settlements. Do you need that province? But I make all the, yeah, I pretty much have everything. I just need that 1 settlement in the Asia province. And then after that I need to conquer 1 more settlement, because when I conquer this and the other one, I'll be on 64. And then I need 65, so I need to conquer 1 more. So yeah, Ankita or Samosata or both. Alright, I will save that, because that went very well. And lay siege to Petra for 1 turn, and let's go. Or 2 turns, because I'm building that other thing. Yeah, like I said, that's the only thing that's a bit worrying. I can raise a fleet near that settlement. I should have done that, actually. Not that I can do much over there, because there's a fishing port, so I can only train the most basic ships. No. No, what the fuck? No! I clicked on the fucking... I clicked on the X. What the hell? I don't even know what the hell I accepted now. Oh, my spy died. That's the spy I had from the beginning. That sucks. Okay, what the hell did I accept with them?
I look for.
Oh, non-aggression. Okay. Well, that's not that bad. I'm fine with the non-aggression pact. I thought it was going to be like a military alliance or whatever. Yeah, you lay siege for one more turn. I'm sending that spy that way. Yeah, actually go this way. Alright, farm there, and then this here, and then I need another spy. Okay, yeah, well, you don't have any effects at all. I'll do this one because she spread some culture. Right, one more turn, and then I'll have a look again. So Rome really should be taking advantage of this, because they absolutely adore me now. They already liked me very much anyway, because of my expansionism and whatnot. But now that I'm attacking their worst enemy, or well, don't really know whether this was their worst enemy, but I'm pretty sure that they're having the most trouble with the Seleucids, other than any other faction. They absolutely love me now. Don't forget to build that over there. And in here, what am I going to build there? I already have a stadium. Oh, I will build a temple to Poseidon that provides some more food. Yeah, I need to raise a fleet here. Yeah, sure. Raise fleets. That thing. Yeah, like I said, we only have the most basic ships over here. But it's better than nothing. There we go. I just need fur and wine, and then I produce every... What's it called? Every thing. And then I produce every tradable resource in the game. But yeah, I need the spies to go this way so that I can have a little look at whether the Seleucids are sending anything over to try and take me down or not. And you don't need to be there anymore. Oh, you can actually... Oh, the champion can level up. But you don't need to be there anymore, so you can go this way, because you will be necessary there next turn. Well, not next turn, but next time. I can even, like, get this guy to join with the war against... oh, the siege against Petra, but... There. Oh yeah, the factionaire to be and his army. I need to set all of that up as well, so I can do the exact same thing I did with the Seleucids, just take a crap ton of stuff in one go.
We have symbol.
No. Oh yeah, trapezoes. Yeah, of course. I completely forgot I own trapezoes. Yeah, I guess I need 2 armies for that. So I'll send you there. So then you guys, the both of you can take out Samosata. Then I need 1 more army, maybe, or 2 maybe for that, and then 1 more for that. But there is one, you're already here. You can take out Pergamon in 1 turn. I'll send you to Antioch. And then after that, I will send you to Iconium to go over there and what's it called? And stand ready to take the other settlements. Two turns until surrender. It's actually easier to auto-resolve now. But I want to fight this manually. Even though it's going to be a lot easier to do that auto-resolve, but... Also realize they barely have any archers. They just have the 2 slingers from the city garrison, that's it. They are a level 4 settlement, so they have the fucking ballista towers. That sucks. Yeah, I'll destroy that farmer's market. Oh no, the cattle thing. Build a... Well, one of them, I don't know. There's gonna be a... Yeah, I'll destroy the farmer's market and the cattle thing. And the siege engineer. I'll leave that amphiatron there. Or maybe I'll leave the farmer's market. And then I'll build a temple and a library. So, yeah, I guess I'll do that. Replace the cattle thing with the library and then destroy the siege workshop and build a temple to... not Jupiter. I almost said Jupiter. Zeus. Yeah, I might as well just starve them out a bit more. I mean, the Seleucids aren't stopping me. Diodotus the second. Okay, that is the factionaire. Yeah, temple to Poseidon. And don't forget to build something here this time. There we go. Oh, 25% ammunition roll missile units. That sounds nice. For the gods! Build that, build that, build that. My pathetic attempt at a fleet. No, they really haven't sent anything at me yet. I can even go straight towards Alexandria and Memphis if I want to. You go there. You go to Mazaka. You also go roughly that direction. And you fucking wander through the desert like a moron. Holy fucking shit! You may be a great king, but holy fuck, you are stupid. The game is also like, yeah, oh, desert attrition, fucking dangerous. Really be very careful when, you know, dealing with desert attrition. And then the game is also like, oh yeah, we're just going to ignore that desert attrition exists at the exact same time. So you have to micromanage your armies when they wander through the desert, every single pixel along the way, because otherwise you lose 15 million guys if you step outside of the fucking thing for one turn. Alright. They had to attack, because of course I was starving them out. No siege, but this'll work. Oh, but elephants! And who are you? Oh, the swordsman. It's like, who am I missing? There. Those guys I'm missing. Alright.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
I would have you win honor today. All this is possible if we fight hard and with intelligence. Now, make ready.
All right. Here they come. It's a long time no see, Seleucids. My favorite faction besides the Romans. I do love the Seleucid Empire. It's a very great faction. And they have an amazing roster as well. Arguably even more overpowered than the Roman roster. Right, I'm pretty sure that you guys will have to shoot the elephants, because I'm guessing they're just going to send their elephants straight towards me. I'll just let them grind themselves to dust against my phalanx. The thorax hoplites will, what's it called, hold the flank against their cavalry, and I have my own cavalry as well. I was about to say, they should be in range too. Yeah, they barely have any archers, they just have those two slinger units from the garrison. Alright, so here they come. Wow, they're charging. As in, rather aggressively. Alright.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Alright, archers. Fire on the elephants.
Our general is under attack.
Kill the camel spearmen. Medians.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Well, the elephants have gone berserk over there. Oh. Those guys are about to outflank us. No, idiots. Oh, there we go. Nice. Get those Persian cavalry. Alright. Oh yeah, they're fighting a phalanx from the front. Back off. Swordsman that way. You run over there, try to get rid of the slingers. No, the Persian cavalry is disintegrating over there. Wow, they go down to the last man, don't they? Yeah, wow. Alright, elephants go. Okay, there we go. The slingers have been pushed away. And go. Trample. That's Seleucus, kill him! Oh shit, don't throw the spears when the elephants are that close. Oh, there we go. Seleucus is dead. There we go. Easy as that. Oh, that that one hoplite unit took a bit of a beating, but other than that, we barely took any losses. Well, to be honest, that one hoplite guy got very hammered very much. Like, almost half of the Seleucid army was there, and they had to fight phalanx from the front, so... And judging by the kills, they were fighting the thorax pikemen, which are of course the best phalanx units that the Seleucids have in this army. Had in this army. "330 kills on the elephants, and they only managed to get 12 before they got shot down by my archers." And then I should take the city? Question mark? Or do I need to assault it once more? Oh, I actually need to assault it. Oh no, never mind. There it is. Occupy. I was about to say, it's like, huh? There were 0 turns remaining, so why do I need to assault it, but... Just needed to wait a bit. Alright, so yeah, this will be turned into a library, this will be destroyed. And I'll build a temple there. Wow, you've got a lot of movement already for someone who just got trained. And this guy leveled up. Oh, no, we got army traditions. Yeah, there, unrelenting force. Okay, so Alexandria is the capital of the Seleucids now. They kind of like the Seleucids. They don't like me because I'm at war with them. And they hate Rome. Oh, they're also at war with Rome. Why are they at war with Rome? Okay, yeah, I definitely have to declare war on Galatia because I do believe I'm... Am I trading with Tylus? Yeah, I am. Okay, so that means I do need to find one more trading partner. The Iceni. Why not?
Greetings. Speak plainly and without idle purpose, and all will be well. You bless up.
There we go. Because I will lose one trading partner when we are going to war with Titus. Okay, let's see. Is there anyone else here? Yes, there is an army here. Okay, we got 2 armies for that. I need 2 armies for this. And I have 1 army for that. Oh, there, of course. There's okay. I need 1 more army there too. Then. You force march. I will send you along with him to take Pergamon. Then I'll send those 2 to take Ankira. And those 2 will take Samosata.
Gathering supplies.
And then we should be done. Because then I will have Asia. I will take 3 settlements. That means I have enough. I will lose 1 trading partner, but then I'll still have 15. I have all of that. I have enough money. I have enough civil technologies. And I have more than enough units. So I'm almost done with the campaign. So this will be the final episode, actually. Oh well, let's just finish this up quickly then. Oh yeah, well. Oh yeah, the king, who fucking wandered through the desert like an idiot. Oh, here we go. The Seleucids are back. And they're taking attrition because I probably took out... Well, they didn't even have that. They didn't even have that many farms. But they're taking massive attrition now. So yeah, Rome has a free pass essentially to take out the rest of the Seleucid lands because the Seleucids had to pull 2 armies. There. I'm guessing that is once again the wife of the king. Yep, it was. Get married. For the 15 millionth time. Secure loyalty of these assholes. Wow, he's almost completely ready to go again. Well, in that case, I'll actually send the king there to help him out. I'll let the king fight the battle. So, just next turn, and then we are done with the campaign. But yeah, Rome pretty much has a free pass to take out the rest of the Seleucid lands because it was a stalemate. It was very much a stalemate over here. And the Seleucids lost a crap ton of their core territory, so they lose a lot of food and money now. They have a whole lot less food and money now. Yeah, look at that. Rome is like 10 times stronger than them as well. And now they've lost food, they've lost money, they've lost a lot of territory. So they've lost a lot of base income and stuff. They lost the king and a full stack army that was with the king. And they now had to recall 2 armies from the front with the Romans. And they're taking attrition, so pretty much the Romans can just waltz all the way towards Alexandria without too much care. They're pretty heavy armies. They're very light on the missile infantry though. There are 2 elephants there, and 2 elephants here. Lots of pikes, lots of Eastern infantry. Heavy cav, Azad Knights as well. Tarentines or Agima cavalry. Yeah, the Seleucids have so many awesome units. But yeah, they have nowhere, they can't go through here. There's an army in all of these settlements, and if they want to bypass, like I said, there's an army there, so they can respond immediately if necessary. If they want to try to ignore me. Okay, so yeah, next turn, then I'll declare war on Galatia. Hopefully Tylus joins. If not, I will declare war on Tylus as well. And then I'll take the settlements that I need, and then the campaign is won. I am curious though to see what Seleucids do. Okay, they do actually send another army this way. So they had to recall 3 armies from their front against the Romans to deal with me. At least that's what they think would be appropriate. You see, there's another army right here. The Medusa head wielders. You see, there we go. Rome took that immediately. Because like I said, they had to recall these armies from the front, so... But yeah, where the hell are they going? Are they going, like, around here? They're in force march. Okay, you get out of force march. Don't block the... Okay, yeah, there we go. You can make it. Those 2 can make it, and they can make it too. Alright, well, I'll save it here. And then let's declare war on Galatia and hope... No, Galatia, and hope that Tylus joins. Of course, they refuse. Alliance broken. Well, you're not gonna escape that easily.
Welcome, worthy friend. Let us break
there. Oh, the Odrysian Kingdom abandoned. They were military defensive allies with the Odrysian Kingdom, I think. They abandoned them too. Everybody's way too scared of me. Alright. There we go. first battle for the upcoming factionaire. Well, heavy attacks on the elephants, but... Oh, there we go, Imperium. More armies, even though I don't need them. Alright. Oh, there we go, I can finally produce wine. Would you look at that? A farm, and then I will build... a temple? Maybe? Or, oh no, I'll build a marketplace there.
Ready for orders. We take this settlement. Besieging settlement.
A lot of garbage in these armies. Like a lot of these Celtic warriors, Levy Freeman shit. Which makes the game think that it's super hard to beat. Alright, so yeah, I was about to say, as long as we don't lose any units entirely, it's fine. Burn that down. Alright, let's fix this up. Build a temple. 2 of those and 1 of those. And then the king attacks that.
This settlement. Let them cower like
Oh, they can even do it on their own, but I will actually pull this other army in for reinforcing.
for death and honor.
Lots of Levy Freemen and slingers. Yeah, burn it down.
Ready for orders.
There we go. Marble. Get a farm over there, and then a stadium. Alright, that should be everything. Yep. And, you know, only this of Galatia is left, so I can just easily quickly conquer that. That's because there's so many armies nearby that won't be very... I mean, look at that. I don't even think they have any armies anymore. So this will be conquered in no time. And then I own all of Bithynia at Pontus as well. I can even raise the Romans for Egypt, you know? Is there anyone that leveled up out of that? This guy? Oh yeah, the soon-to-be... Well, not soon-to-be, but the to-be factionaire. Oh yeah, and I can issue another edict because we have more Imperium. I'll do tax harvesting here. Is Antioch now my richest province? Yes, it is. Oh, is it though? No, it isn't. But it's a very close second next to Hermosia. Why is Hermosia more profitable? Oh, the slave market, of course. Yeah, pretty much, it's almost identical. But yeah, they have a, this here, a barracks. And Hermosia doesn't have barracks, they've got extra... Well, do they? Actually, I don't even know, I just... Yeah, they don't have barracks, they have extra economy things. But yeah, there is actually purple dye in this game, but I just... It's not counted as a separate resource for some reason. Okay, well... I'll save it here. end the turn, and then once the turn is over, we get the victory cutscene. What the fuck? They're going a very roundabout way towards my lands. Yeah, good job, Rhodos. Go get them. There we go. Baktria to the future, what the fuck? What kind of name for an achievement is that? And there we go! Victory is yours. Okay, so that is the end of the Baktria campaign already. This is by far the fastest campaign I've ever played in Rome 2. Alright, so 151 turns, 235 BC. Still have my very first faction leader. We haven't switched faction leaders. Currently holding 57 settlements, captured 51, lost 3. This is the most I've ever held. 20 provinces, 4 edicts, constructed 477 buildings, researched 44 technologies, 16 were civil, 28 were military. Hold a total of 17 resources, 8 of them were unique, the other 2 I'm importing. Encountered 40 factions, I've destroyed 7 of those. Got 2 satrapies. Currently at war with 3 different factions. That's the most I've ever been at war with. No allies. Most allies was 0. I've never had any allies whatsoever during this entire campaign. Either a satrapy or just a non-aggression pact. Current trade agreements 26, most trade agreements 26. 26? Isn't it 15? Oh, whatever. Total income of 5,864,715 denarii. And I make current income is of 124,319 denarii per turn. 4.3 million denarii income from tax. 963,000 denarii income from trading, a little bit from looting. I haven't raided anything. My highest income ever was 136,000, 34,000. Total expenditure 3,037,651 denarii. Mostly on upkeep. Oh, look at that. My upkeep is 1.6 million denarii. Total military force established 11. Current forces 11. Most concurrent 11. Yeah, I established 10 because I start out with 1. Only established 1 fleet and that wasn't even necessary in the end. I lost 19 generals. What the hell? Generals recruited 2? Generals killed 0? Generals lost 19? What? I don't think that's right. If you're talking about how many generals... Or do you mean generals killed as in I've killed my own generals? Or do you mean just enemy generals? Because it's not... I didn't kill 0 enemy generals. Almost recruited 300 men. Or 300 units. Destroyed over 1,000 units. What the fuck? I've lost 46 entire units, but then it says here I haven't lost any land units or naval units. So, okay, the stats are a bit broken apparently. Only fought 17 battles personally. Everything else was already resolved. Oh wow, really? 42 settlement battles? Only 9 land battles. Everywhere else I was taking a settlement. I've only been defeated 4 times. 3 times on a settlement and once on a siege. Enslaved 3,000 men. Executed 11,000. 9,700 have been released. Didn't loot anyone. I raised a bunch of settlements. Occupied everything else and didn't sack or liberate anything else. And agents, not that interesting. Oh, daughter comes of age. There we go. Economic victory. Oh, there we go. Now. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Oh, well. Do we need to update it, maybe? No, okay. Well, here it says I'm making 4,000, or maybe I need to, like, end the turn once for that to update. Oh, okay, never mind. This also makes 4,200 something. Just about to say, with that addict going on, that should also help. They can take Nicomedia already. They can take Sinope, and can you... Oh, they're raiding there. Oh, you can't force march to Trapezoes. Unfortunate. Yeah, I can take out all settlements from Galatia right now. The king can reach Nicomedia, this guy can reach Sinope, and this other guy can reach that. And then they're already done. They will take Trapezoes for 1 turn, I'm pretty sure. But then this guy is right next to them. Alright, I will set this up for anyone else if they want to finish my campaign. You can pretty much auto-resolve all of these battles, but just for the sake of it, I'll set them up properly. There. You can just auto-resolve all 3 of those. And then Galatia's dead. They might take Trapezoes for 1 turn, but this guy and then this other guy will be right there to take it back. And then the Seleucids, are they raiding? No, they are actually force marching. Oh yeah, they are raiding this guy. That's the new king. Eagles of Zeus. And these guys are suffering from attrition. Oh, look at that, the Romans. That's what I said. Look at that, the Romans are pushing hardcore now. That's literally what I said. Those armies were keeping the stalemate intact, and now they've recalled them all to try and take out, to try and defend against me, but that means that the stalemate is broken in the favor of the Romans. And the Romans immediately took advantage of that. They pushed immediately into Syria. Libya, rather. And they immediately took out all of the Seleucid territories there. So now the Seleucids only have 2 settlements left. Build one to Zeus there. Build a farm over there. Alright, so there we go. That'll be it for this episode and also this entire Let's Play. So that is the end of the Baktria campaign. Final conclusion? Pretty freaking easy, actually. Well, that is to be expected when you start your fucking campaign with 2 entire provinces in the far corner of the map without having to worry about being flanked by anyone. I start out with these 2 entire provinces, these 4 settlements. And they're a civilized Greek faction, which automatically means that you make more money than when you play as a barbarian faction. But still, a pretty easy, yeah, you just need to wait a little bit until the satrapies from the Seleucid Empire declare independence and pick them off one by one. Yeah, you have an extremely steady start at the very beginning. 2 full provinces under your control. You kind of need to do your best to fuck it up, almost. The most difficult part was when I was fighting Parthia and Arachosia together, but even that wasn't that hard because I took out like half of Arachosia's stuff right at the beginning when the war broke out. And the Parthians were pushing west, and I was pushing west into them. So I never really... Yeah, the most difficult was like the situation around Susa, because they had some armies there, and I had to like properly defend the city there against them a few times. That was by far the scariest part of the entire campaign. There was never a moment where I was like desperately like where I had to like go full out, use all my knowledge that I have, and you know, like army there, win a battle, desperate, like pull out a heroic victory somehow, immediately pull the army somewhere else and to fight another guy, and then pull, you know. And I was never in any like sort of stress like that. This entire campaign was very easy, pretty much from start to finish. Only a few moments that were a bit... Like, the only thing that I remember is what, like, that last battle where I lost that general. But that was my own incompetence, and also the incompetence of the game. Where I told the fucking general to get out of there, and the unit just sits there, even though I directly gave it an order to move, and the unit's just chilling there. I mean, it was my fault that he got into that situation in the first place, I'll admit that. But they could have left. You know, there's, you know, they're heavy cavalry, but they're still cavalry, so they can run away. But they just didn't. I told them to run 5 million times, and they were just like, nah, I prefer to die today. So only, other than like few mistakes like that, and of course the siege here at Gera, just because any other faction has a very buff garrison. Eastern factions and the desert nomadic factions have a very buff garrison, and their city layouts are very annoying, especially with ballista towers, where the city center is also surrounded by 4 ballista towers, or scorpion towers, I mean. Where it took where it was just a massive grind to get past all of the towers. Those were like the only few situations that this campaign was really difficult, but those were only like very isolated moments, you know? Just this siege here, the fighting the Parthian armies around Susa, losing the general over there near while fighting Cappadocia, or fighting Sardis, I mean. Here pushing into Parthia and then also holding Arachosia at bay while I didn't have enough money to field armies to get everything. Those were the only real scary, dangerous situations in this entire campaign. Everything else was fucking easy. So yeah, very easy campaign in the end. And a very fast campaign as a result of that. Ironically enough, look at that. It took me just as... No, never mind. Oh yeah, there. Well, this wasn't the Macedon campaign. This is the Macedon campaign. I was about to say, it took me just as many turns as this Macedon campaign, but I played this in my own spare time. Yeah, this is by far the fastest campaign I've ever played. See, this is the Parthia Let's Play, the Macedon Let's Play, the Mycenae Let's Play. All in or near the 200 turns. Hey. What is it with me stopping on turn 151? This random campaign is the Lusitani is also... I stopped that also on turn 151. My very, very, very old Seleucid campaign. 2016 last time I played that. Oh, this is a different one. This is the Let's Play. So look at that, 239 turns compared to 250 turns of that, and I only have this in comparison because the start of my city is 15 million times harder. The start of Seleucid isn't easy either, but yeah, Baktria's start is very easy. Look at that. Like, I have just as big, or maybe even bigger of a empire as this my city campaign. You know, I've got more settlements there, and I can push into Africa with my armies there. I can take out Ethiopia. I can betray those guys on the steppes, take all of that, and I indirectly own this and that through satrapies as well. So, you know, if I wanted to really blitzkrieg that, I could like take a huge chunk of the map in no time, because I have all the resources for that. But yeah, the end result or final consideration of the Baktria campaign was it actually pretty easy. You start out in the corner of the map, very nicely tucked away, so you don't have to worry about being flanked or being attacked from multiple angles, and you have 2 full provinces right at the very start. You know, the Seleucids have a very strong starting position as well, because they also start out with 2 full provinces and a half province, because they start out with all of Cilicia and all of Syria, and then I believe they have Edessa. And that's it, and everything else is satrapies. But it's very... like, they will be attacked from absolutely every single angle. All of their satrapies will declare independence. If you have... you know, you may be able to court the Cappadocians, but you'll be attacked by Armenia and Galatia and Pontus, maybe. Obviously, Egypt is going to go after you, because Egypt always goes after you. Nabatea is going to go after you. The Quadri that are over there, you start out being at war with them. So, you know, even though the Seleucids also have 2 full provinces and one more settlement, and arguably even better provinces, because they are actually way better. Syria and Cilicia are way better provinces than those 2 out there. They have a lot more potential, let's put it that way. You will be attacked from absolutely every single angle, so even though you do make a bit of money, you won't have enough money to support all the armies that you need to defend everything. So your armies need to run around like maniacs to try and defend everywhere, and then try to make some gain at the same time. And then what I did with my Seleucid campaign was I focused all my attention on Egypt, because Egypt is also a very rich province. Just defended where I needed to defend, allowed my satrapies to be completely destroyed by the satrapies that declared independence, because I didn't care, because I was going to conquer that anyway. They were just there to buy some time. They were a massive meat shield. Allowed them to be completely destroyed, and then if I needed an army there to defend them, I sent an army there to defend, and then otherwise I pulled it back immediately, because I put all my attention on taking out Egypt. All my attention was focused on Egypt. I sent every army there to attack and counter-attack Egypt. Anytime that they sent an army at me, I sent another army. If they attacked me, I defeated them, and then I sent another army to immediately counter-attack. The whole time I was focusing on Egypt, try to grind them into defeat and take their province. And that is a very wealthy province as well, and then I have enough money for another army, and that makes the situation a lot easier. So, even though technically the Seleucids have a better starting position because they have better territories, if you look at the big picture, they have a worse starting position because they are being attacked from absolutely everywhere. They're being attacked from millions of different angles. While as Baktria, you are nicely tucked away in the corner. You don't have to worry about being attacked from the east. You're friends with Arakosia in the beginning, so you don't have to worry about that either. The only way you can go is like onto the steppes or Parthia or the satrapies from the Seleucids. So you could just easily wait until they declare independence, and then you take them out one at a time. Because like the thing said, the most factions I've been at war with at once was 3. Because, you know, they didn't have the chance to like all work together against me, because they were fighting each other, and I was just there scooping up, benefiting from their mistakes, essentially. So yeah, pretty easy campaign in the end. They have an interesting roster. It's like a sort of slightly watered down version of the Seleucid roster. where they have some decent units like the what are they called? The Syrian armored elephants, so of course some good units there, and the Hellenic cataphracts and stuff. They have some unique units like the Baktrian horse archers, the Baktrian cavalry, Baktrian noble cavalry, some light cavalry, Baktrian royal horses, Baktrian royal guard. Never used them, never even researched the barracks. Yeah, the pikemen stop at thorax pikemen. It's a bit of unfortunate they don't have an elite pikeman beyond that. If you play against in multiplayer against like a other faction that's another player that is playing as the Seleucids, or if you wait, or if you like focus more on taking the steps first before you go to the Seleucids and go to war with them, you may actually struggle against the Seleucids a bit because they have better pikes. So if you you could end up fighting silver shield pikes there, and they are better than thorax pikes, because the Baktrians don't have any elite pikemen after the thorax pikes. The thorax pikes that pretty much any Greek faction can get, so that could be a bit of an issue if you arrive at the Seleucids very late. You could be struggling against the silver shield pikes there, but other than that, there's absolutely nothing lacking in Baktria's roster. They have elephants, they have heavy cavalry, they have light cavalry, they have horse archers even, they have phalanx, they have spear infantry, they have sword infantry, they have very good archers. They have pretty much everything. It's just that the Seleucids have a little bit more. The Seleucids have even more cavalry, even more archers, even more heavy infantry, even more pikemen. So it's essentially a slightly watered down version of the Seleucids, but in the end, if you look at all of the units that the Seleucids have available, you don't really need all of them. I love to use them all. I love to diversify my armies when I place the Seleucids by giving one guy those I don't know what they're called, Agrev cavalry or whatever, those shock cavalry, and the other army gets Hellenic cataphracts, and the other army gets companion cavalry, and you know, one army gets Syrian armored elephants, other army gets Indian elephants, other army gets silver shield pikes, other army gets thorax pikes, other army gets silver shield legionnaires, other army gets you don't even need that many. You can just use thorax swordsmen. They work fine, but it's only when you fight bigger factions that you may kind of like wish you had the next step in units, like those elite soldiers, which the Seleucids have but the Baktrians don't. But if you're fast enough, you can beat the Seleucids, which are your main focus which are your main enemy that has the elite units that you may struggle against. If you're fast enough, you can kill them or beat them before they have a chance to recruit those elite units, and then you don't even have to worry about struggling against units that are better than yours. So yeah, that's my final opinion and judgment and whatever on the Baktrian campaign. Pretty easy start, easy positions, very good roster. Yeah, you have to try your best to fuck it up, pretty much. So that is it for my Let's Play Rome to the Wars the Baktrians. So, that once again means that you guys have got the chance to drop a suggestion in the comment section and ask me for a different faction to play. So be sure to do that. Drop in a suggestion of which faction you want me to play as in the comment section below. Could be Rome 1, Rome 2, Medieval 2, Empire, Napoleon, Attila. That's it. Drop a faction suggestion in the comment section below of which faction you really want me to play as, and I will pick from one of your suggestions. And yeah, just like I did with my Spain campaign, I will put 1 week break in between this campaign and the next, so I have time to read your comments and also to prepare and record some things for that campaign before that starts. So there'll be next week will be, I don't know which video, something on Tuesday and Thursday, and then after that, the week after that, I will continue with the next campaign. So, but yeah, be sure to drop a suggestion in the comment section below for a campaign that you want me to play. Also, be sure to check the description of this video because there's a download link to the save file of my Baktria campaign. If you want to continue the campaign on my behalf, or if you want to just have a little look at all the settlements, how I've developed them, which buildings I prioritize over the others, which edicts I've issued, or how my armies look like, whatever. You can download the save file. It is there's a link in the description, so you can download it. And yeah, you can continue my campaign on my behalf if you want to. Or you can disband all my armies and run the empire into the ground. Yeah, anyway, so that is it for this campaign. Hope you Romans enjoyed it. Be sure to drop a suggestion if for a different faction if you want me to play as. Be sure to check the description for the download link to the save file. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for watching if you've watched this from episode 1 to wherever we are now, 19 I think. Click like for the fastest campaign in Rome 2 thus far. And I will see you in 2 weeks time if you're just here for the Total War content. I'll see you in 2 weeks time for the next Total War campaign. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Click a like button if you did. Subscribe to join the Roman army and I'll see you in the next one. See you later Romans. Valete.